Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lindo Zanella. Hopefully we get to a point where I don't have to introduce myself, be introduced to people I've been introduced to. Uh, but alas, you will find a bit of everything on this channel. So I'll shoot straight to it. Today we're going to be talking about Lassad. We're going to be talking about Asad from Lattafa. Assad. Sorry. So this is the packaging. I saw this first in the fragrance community. It was popping up quite a bit. I first saw it on Ash's channel on Gen Sense. Chaos Fragrance did it as well. Another gentleman that I follow, Bangladeshi gentleman. He is Amin Joy. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let me get myself a bottle. If they say it's as good as it is. A lot of the times it was being compared to Savage Elixir. I do not have a toe to sell or a kidney to sell, so I don't know what Savage Elixir smells like. So this is, my first take on it. Probably gonna cut that out. So I don't have a kidney or a toe to sell, so I figured, you know what, it would make sense for me to, you know, try it out if it's being hyped about so much. So I went and I got myself a bottle. I paid about 250 rands for this, South African rands for this. USD, you're looking at about $20, $25. Don't know what the conversion is. I think the USD to ZAR at this point is 17 rands, but I'm digressing. Back to the fragrance that we're discussing. Asad by Lattafa. Packaging looks great from the outside, but if you get into it, it's really flimsy. Um, the cap, it's like, I don't think you can exactly. You can't hold the can't hold the cap and expect it to not fall off. Number one, this little gold belt, waist belt, is it falls off, slips right out very easily. So essentially, this is your bottle. Cheap plasticky material on top, but again, I think I've said this. Oh goodness, I can't put it back. Doesn't matter. I think I've said this before. Packaging for me doesn't really matter. What really counts for me is the juice. So what does the juice inside have to offer? I'll start with the atomizer first. The fragrance itself, I'm trying to get closer, you can see this, sprays out a decent amount of juice. The juice smells amazing. My opinion at this point may not matter. I'm relatively new to collecting fragrances. I've always loved fragrances. I think I said this in my previous video, but you will not go wrong with this fragrance. You smell spices off here from the opening, nice warm spices, and then in the course of it settling down, you'll pick up some amber notes, some vanilla. Still new to this, I could be wrong, but I had a look on Fragrantica, and I did see spices on there. I did see amber. I did see some vanilla. So take my if you take my word for it. If you don't take my word for it, have a look of the note breakdown on Fragrantica, and tell me what you think. In terms of, for me, what really matters, if we're not getting into the nitty-gritties of what notes here, what's the opening like, what's the dry down like, if we're really getting into what really matters with the fragrance, number one, how long does it last? This thing lasts for hours on end. I had this on a couple of times, and 8 hours performance I was getting out of the times I wore it. I've sprayed it on my daughters, so my daughters every morning would come into my bedroom, and daddy, what are we spraying today? So I've got a growing collection, so they'll pick and choose what they like. So performance is amazing. Projection is, it's moderate. It's not like something that's gonna be, filling up the room. But for people that are close to you, they'll pick it up and you will get some compliments. At this point, I've received probably from honest people 2 compliments. There are those enemies of nice things that will look at you and say, "We are not going to compliment him. We will just look at him." And in their minds, they're thinking, "Man, this man smells good." Because that's what you're going to get from this. This stuff smells amazing. So, yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Is it worth the purchase? Definitely. If you're spending 250 South African rands on this, it's a fraction of the price. If it really does smell like Dior Elixir, it's a fraction of the price. It smells amazing. It's warm. It's spicy. Um, you will not regret it. Longevity. It lasts at least 8 hours on my skin. Maybe on yours, it might push a bit more. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll be doing more of these. So I've got a growing collection. I think at this point I'm sitting on 9 bottles of fragrances. I've got some Boss. I've got some Zaro. I've got of course, you have to have a Club de Nuit Intense Man because when you're starting out, I don't think you're gonna start out and go straight for the Creed Aventus. But yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll give you guys a rundown of my collection and take you through that. But thank you for tuning in. Um, no exit taglines at this point. Peace, love, and happiness.